Hello, I'm Becca Pitts, Senior Real Estate Specialist, and today I'm joined with Tina Baril, and she owns Monarch Transitions, and she helps seniors and their families downsize, organize, make a less stressful move for when it's time to transition.
So Monarch Transitions is technically called a senior move management company.
Okay.
And that means we help older adults. That's what we specialize in.
Okay.
We can help anybody, but we help older adults sort through their many years of belongings and memories, to downsize, to prepare for a future move or change of lifestyle, or if they've got to do it right away, they're in the middle of it, or there's a sudden change in their life and got to do it.
Okay.
So we help guide them through that process, put together resources such as movers, if they want to do an estate or liquidation sale. Usually they have a realtor, but sometimes we refer wonderful realtors that not only can assist and give them the best support, but also understand what they're going through and their special needs. It's not okay, clear your house and I'll list it. It's so much more involved.
So much more. Moving is hard for any of my clients, but
the senior client, it's a particular
challenging move.
You know, your mind's back there, your body says, guess what? We're not where you are.
Right.
Also, after the move, so we're there for the move process, we'll pack. The movers move everything, the furniture, the packed boxes and totes, and then put things in the new home where
you've designed it. Based on
and then our crew will then unpack what we've packed and set up the home.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So just lift that.
So at least that part's done.
Yeah.
Monarch was concepted by my mother, a former music teacher of hers, and her childhood best friend's mother was moving. I come help my mom, I take time off, and she wants to talk about something other than and do anything other than sorting through things and downsizing, and it ends in an argument, and I take time off of work and we're not getting anywhere.
And we haven't accomplished anything.
We haven't accomplished anything. I'm telling her what to do, she's feeling I'm telling her what to do. All the things that happens with the dynamics between, you know, parents and adult children. My mom had a knack, a way of working with her and talking to her, so she started working with her and was making some progress.
I wouldn't have even thought about the aspect of having a neutral third party help with the conversation, because family dynamic is sometimes really hard when it comes to making these types of decisions.
It can be.
So having someone that doesn't have a dog in the fight,
right,
and can just, for whatever reason, sometimes they can just talk to your family in a way that you can't talk to your own family, or have them listen to you.
Yep. I can say literally the same words that a daughter or son say, and the parent's resisting. I say it, and
it lands different.
It lands different. So that's the main thing, is to do that, and then to assist them throughout the whole move process.
Okay.
So not only with the sorting and the organizing and the downsize, we also can draw a floor plan, a scaled floor plan of the new home, to say, how can I go from 4,000 square feet to 550?
How is this manageable? How can I pull this off?
550.
Right.
Yeah. And how am I going to do that?
Right.
What's realistic? All these things. A lot of times they have an idea, but a lot of times they're kind of
deer in the headlight. I have all of this stuff from years or decades of life and memories, and you want to preserve those memories, but you want to be strategic about it, because you're going from this down to this.
And you don't want to make sudden moves, make the wrong choice, regret. You're going to determine what you want to keep. I'm going to keep you in check, because no matter what, you being in control is not going to make that 1 bedroom a 3 bedroom.
Right.
So we need to be realistic.
You keep the perspective and keep you're guiding. They're in control, but you're guiding.
Right. You know, sometimes they want to keep a piece of furniture, and I say, why don't we repurpose it? You know, let's put your TV on that.
Right.
On that buffet. You know, my father made that. I want to keep that. Well,
you keep that, and you eliminate the entertainment stand that has no sentimental value.
Right. So not only does it serve a purpose, but then it has this, so it satisfies that emotional itch. One thing that really helps folks is when their kids take things that means a lot to them.
Yeah. This thing that I've held dearly.
Or these things.
You want it also. Yeah.
oh, that's great. If
Yeah.
you could use that, that makes me feel good that
Right.
that would be
That I saved it for
for
you,
grandchildren or
Mhm.
something.
Yeah, collection of Hummels or what have you, the large collection of things.
Right.
They can save one
Right.
or two.
That's about what happened.
What are some of the strategies that you have to help downsize and, you know, not eliminate everything because some things are very important? How do we decide what's important and how do you
Sure.
coach?
Mostly it's talking.
Okay.
It's conversation.
Okay.
It's them talking and I listen.
Mhm.
What's brought up? What seems to be important? What evokes the most emotion and memories? If things are very emotional, we try to start with things that aren't as emotional. Things that, oh gosh, you don't even have that dining table anymore. Okay, let's just get rid of all these tablecloths and things like that. And we kind of start there. But mostly it's just listening and see what
evokes
pace.
a response.
Exactly. And what's their pace? And how are they doing? Is this going to be a client who's very decisive?
Right.
Is this a client that has high touch, needs to touch everything and look at everything and say, oh gosh, this rock, that may seem silly, but to them, there's
a story behind it.
There's a story behind it.
Yeah.
There's, and sometimes there's not. A lot of times I forgot about it. Oh, I haven't seen that kind of thing. And then, we're there to say, okay, how do you feel about that? They're starting to want to keep a lot of things. It's like, well, you forgot you had it. So what if we move that along to somebody else who could really use it?
The first step is sorting, really.
Sorting is the number one most important thing that needs to be done, ever.
Okay.
No packing.
Okay.
Sorting first.
We're sorting first.
The reason is because packing's a lot more fun.
Okay.
And let's say you're planning to move in 2 to 3 years. Okay, if you're gonna pack those things, whatever that is, and it starts to pile up, are you gonna miss them? Are you gonna need them? If you're gonna start packing appliances, you're gonna start packing a bunch of dishware, what are you gonna eat with?
Right.
And if you're moving to an assisted living or independent, but it's much smaller and you're getting your meals.
Right, you don't need all of that.
You're not gonna need all that.
All that kitchen
And it's hard to know because you're not living it yet.
Right.
So those are some of the things that we coach and counsel through because they don't know. They might have an idea, but they don't always.
They don't know. So when we start the process, we don't necessarily know what the end goal is. So we plan as best we can. We know that these items are for donation and these items are for family to take right, because they're sentimental to someone else or their childhood memories or what have you.
And in some cases, to what you just said, they don't know where they're going. They know they're going to go. It's coming.
Right.
So let's say, well, let's plan for a 3-bedroom or 2-bedroom.
Right.
And then we can always
downsize more.
Always.
Yeah. Because once it's gone, it's gone. So we can strategically, we know that we at least have to go down to this. So let's start with this plan and then move forward.
And in some cases, the client wants all new things. So they want to move things along and are prepared for a lot of the larger things to go, but it's the little things inside the large things that stops them up.
Open up this treasure trove and this and then this and then this. Do you have help available for estate sales or how do you handle?
I have companies that I refer.
Okay.
We in our business do not do estate sales.
Okay.
We do not sell on eBay.
Okay.
We do not do any of that because we put our focus towards our strengths, which are the sorting and the downsizing and the counseling and talking through
organizing.
So we're going to bring in the folks that are on top of whatever the trends are today and know what's going to sell. And then in a lot of times there's consignment too, but it's just a matter of what's trending. So I never promise anything. I just say I'm going to hand you to.
That's their forte. Let them handle that. So it's wonderful though that we're not talking about just dumpstering the stuff.
Mostly things can be donated, and that's part of what we do is spend that time not only on their job but on our off time, keeping up with all the donations, the charities, what do you take, what don't you take.
So you help facilitate the donations. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay.
Yeah. And sometimes family, and sometimes they do. Sometimes, hey, do you know, once they become my client, we've signed a contract, we're working together, they have access to my resources. So if they say, hey, what are some numbers of places, I'll give them to them if they want to initiate the call. The goal is to keep things out of the landfill. And in some cases we lose, but mostly we know where we can donate things.
Good.
But it's a challenge.
Yeah.
It just really is.
Yeah.
Other examples of reality checks are clothing. Clothing is a real tough topic for mostly women, some men too. I don't know what I'm gonna need. I really like my clothes. Yes, I know I haven't worn everything, but I still like all my clothes.
Right.
So what I'll say is start your season, every season, with your clothes hanging on a hanger in one direction. And at the end of that season, what did I wear? What didn't I wear? What I didn't wear, why didn't I wear it? Is it because it's too small? Is it a goal?
Was there not an occasion for this particular thing? And will I have the opportunity for that occasion?
Now I got to go into a home with one closet.
Right.
How am I going to do that?
Right.
In a lot of cases, things in the basement or the attic are wedding clothes, dinner party wear. Maybe they were cruisers. They went on cruises and had evening gowns and things like that. Are those things you're going to do again? Their winter, snow gear, any kind of thing like that. And once you start kind of looking at it that way, are you going to go sledding again? Are you going to ski? Are you going to do those kinds of things? And if you are, great.
Right.
Most likely not.
Yeah, hang on to things that you're gonna use. Or you have...
Or pare down to one set.
Yes.
One pair of gloves, one hat, one scarf.
You have 5 black tops that look very similar.
Right.
Do we need 5 or could we do 2?
Right. Correct. And then see that in some cases, clear out one closet in a room and say, this is about roughly the size of the closet you're going to be moving to.
Right. And practice.
Right. And start putting things that you really like to wear. Now, maybe you need to get up every day and go get those clothes you're going to wear, but it still is an indicator. Sometimes you have to play it out in real life. Instead of just
Can I actually do this? Because it might be overwhelming. I can't do it.
Right.
But then once you've done it, you're like, oh, I can.
Right.
Actually.
And another reality check is, because this one can get people, I'm going to move into a 2-bedroom and I've got a file cabinet and I got an extra dresser. I've got all these extras, hope chest, all the things. I'm going to put those all in that 2nd bedroom closet.
Okay.
Well, maybe take some tape and measure out the space and see if all those things can fit within
room
the parameters
to walk around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or to get it in. Can you hang your clothes still?
Right.
Or have you stacked everything up?
Right.
Those kinds of things.
Right.
Yeah. To actually play it out in real time. This is the real dimensions, because a lot of times people forget about linear feet. They forget about depth.
Okay.
Oh, this will all work. Okay, but it's going to come out into the room.
Right.
It's not going to be, if you pencil it, it's not going to be 8 inches. It's probably going to be 18.
It's 3D,
20.
not 2D.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's tough. That's a tough one to get.
Yeah. So I know in some cases we're in an emergency and we need to move right now. If we're not in an emergency, ideally, when is it time to start thinking about downsizing?
Now.
Okay.
Today.
Okay.
Just start. It's going to need to be done.
If you're thinking about it, it's in the relatively near future, 5 years out or next month.
Sure. I've got a retirement plan, or we've changed our retirement plan. Now we want to be near our kids in another state. So we're going to pare down so that we don't have to move everything across the state or whatever. You're trying to be proactive and you're overwhelmed because it's easy to start and then, oh geez, and stop. I would say it's 15 minutes a day. It just really can be 15 minutes a day, or in between programs.
A drawer a day.
A drawer a day.
If you've got a junk drawer, that's a junk drawer.
Right.
Spend 15 minutes, an hour, and get that drawer taken care of.
And then get it done. And then I would always recommend by the front door or somewhere that you frequently pass, put a box there, donate. And then, or you can have, family members, maybe have a box or a tote for each child or somebody, and then just kind of put those things in there as you go.
Or have maybe a downsizing party and have your family.
Have your family shop. I always call it they're shopping your home.
Yeah.
And then actually make them leave with it.
And take away your choices.
Take it with you while you leave. So then next thing you know, you've cleared a room.
It's not nearly as overwhelming when it's time
bad.
to actually push go.
Right.
Okay. So I gotta know, does everyone think that their clutter is the biggest clutter?
They worry.
Yeah.
Is mine the worst?
Is it? Is it ever?
I just say we're not comparing, because everybody that may have a lot of memories, you're just changing the language. We don't go in and when I do a consultation and I'm, oh geez, look at this boy. Heck no.
How did you do that?
Yeah, why no, because these are the folks that need us, are the ones that they had an injury, anything could happen.
Yeah.
And they got away from their quilting, they got away from their woodworking, they just weren't able to get back to it and really want to, or have realized that time has passed and now I don't know what to do. Most of the time they do. Will they know our quilting group? Great, reach out. Reach out to that group. If not, that's something, who do you know or who did you once know?
Right. What resources
So a lot of times
still?
they have the resources within them, they just don't know it. We try to connect those resources. And that's something I work on all year round as I'm networking and meeting people, and I learn something new all the time from my clients. All the time.
If you've got any questions about downsizing, organizing, getting your property ready to move to wherever it is that you're moving, whether it's now or later, Tina's contact information is down below. And if you've got real estate questions, you can always reach out to me. Have a great day.